Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new campaign on the Babyberg Gaming Table channel called Tales of Eberron. This is a very much free-formed TTRPG, or a free-formed role-playing game where me as a DM, I have a couple. I've got Rainbow Falls. That one's kind of on a back burner right now. Some of my players aren't here, so I'm introducing a new campaign, a new longer story campaign, which takes place in the setting of Eberron. It is a more loose rule campaign, so there's not a lot of my definition is rule cool. If these players want to do some stupid shit, they're allowed to do stupid shit, and we'll allow them to do some stupid shit. So, say hello, players.
Hello, players.
So, I was telling everyone we're working in the Eberron system, which is very much magic meets technology. So there are lightning rails, guns with magic, and a whole bunch of shit you guys will find out later. Of course, do we want to do our magical question roll first, or no?
Yeah.
Alright, who wants to roll them dice? Them diggity dice.
I can pull up the question if someone wants to roll.
Let me get my dice.
I got my dice.
D100?
Yes.
Sean wants to do it. You can do it. I did it last week.
83.
Say again?
83.
83?
Yeah,
Alright, that was so far down. Where is it? 83. Ooh. How far is your character willing to go to pursue the greater good? Do they believe in a greater good at all?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun one.
Yes, my character is very much so. That's kind of his whole point.
Yeah.
He's trying to redeem himself. But he doesn't like he doesn't like to talk much, so he just thumbs up to that question in character.
Nods. Yes.
Thumbs up and nods.
Mica definitely does believe in the greater good, and she will go as far as she can to pursue it.
Okay, well that's not gonna be fun when that happens. No, because look, when describing my character, I'm obviously in character disguise, so I rolled a deception check for you guys to beat if you want to perceive things, and it's only a 12. So
Wanna know what's funny? My character. Okay, my character does believe in a greater good. Okay, I should probably do this in character.
Is the greater good booze?
Is it the bottom of a bottle?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yes.
Naturally.
I'm not gonna go into details on it right now, but what happened? Can't blame the guy.
Yeah.
I feel like Estyles is an interesting answer. Because on the one hand, they would be willing to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. On the other hand, and for those who don't know this character, I basically yoinked her from the backstory of another character I had in a sci-fi campaign.
Woo!
And in the context of that campaign, she had gained the nickname of the Butcher of Valcorn 5 by bombarding a planet of pirates into oblivion, deciding that wasn't enough for her.
Makes sense.
Basically strapping thrusters to a nearby moon and sending it on a collision course with the planet to crack it open.
Yeah, she'll go pretty damn far. Very good.
Home slice is thorough with the vengeance.
Beautiful.
So stay on her good side. Got it.
So this party's going to be interesting.
Yes. This party is going to be very chaotic, and I am very excited for it. I'm excited for the chaos we can create.
I'm sorry.
expecting
What
my
is this
character to
bot
beat
name?
somebody over. I'm just expecting my character to beat someone over the head because they're bothering him while he's drinking.
All right. And does anyone? None of you guys have met any of the characters yet, so we can't really ask a character question to any of the NPCs of my world just yet.
No.
Just yet.
Well, we got to after we meet some then.
Of
You know
course.
what would the Baroness from Cats campaign say?
Oh, huh.
Oh. She definitely does believe in the greater good.
Oh,
As long as it's on gender's side.
Huh?
As long as it's strapped to gender's side.
Yeah, of course. Of course. She
No.
does, being a baroness, she does have to stay within the means of the law, at least in outward appearance. But she would do some. She would go to some extremes. She'd just have to be a little more careful about it.
Naturally.
NPC. Thinking of that question though, would Rashara would technically also say yes, but it's definitely not a greater good that she serves. It is a greater evil.
It's greater
Naturally.
good for her.
Oh,
It's her greater good.
true. All right, let's dive in. All right, so it is roughly several years after the Eberron War. The Eberron War, as you all know, as you've lived most of your time in this country, was a consistent of magical users and non-magical users trying to harness the power of this magic to produce high-powered weapons, in a way, to kind of control the city. However, the world basically, eventually this council was formed to kind of regulate the magic. And this council has kind of had its hands in most of the countries and kingdoms. But you four have all arrived at this courtyard. In this kingdom of Vermillion. This kingdom is an epicenter. It is a sprawling kingdom divided into 6 different sectors, with the main kingdom of Vermillion being the center, the city center, which all of the different products come into and come out of. They're a massive import and export city. They do a lot of weapon making, train production, delivery, air, sea, warforged in a way, production line. And running this kingdom is King Erikai. King Erikai has been the ruler for most of your guys' lives. When the war ended and this area was reacclimated, the Erikai family basically took control. And the king has been pretty decent. An easy king to get around. He's not very strong forward with the law. But you are all here under the guise of there is a revolution coming. And you've all been invited to join this revolution. You are all sitting in the courtyard. The courtyard is packed with new recruits, guards. This sprawling mansion is in the center of the Gem District. The Gem District is a massive district full of jewelry stores, magic shops. It's a basic massive a menagerie of magic products in this town. But this mansion has been here for a while. When the kingdom took over, this mansion was basically a dilapidated facility until someone who worked for the king bought it and rebranded it and rebuilt it, and it is a beautiful sprawling manor with blue paint and gold decor all around it. And they've spent a fortune in a way to make this manor look nice, look prepped up, and kind of in a way looking prominent and better to King Erikai's castle, which is further north of the center of town. But it's in the center of this sprawling city with the 6 different adjoining parties kind of connecting into the center of town. But you are all kind of just chilling, standing in this corner. What are you all doing right now while you're kind of just waiting to be let into this manor or figure out what the hell you are doing here? What are you all doing in this... Well, someone left.
I think it was
Shy has
probably
vanished.
him.
Disappeared.
Oh no.
Up
Too
there.
bad.
I did not mean to click. I clicked the wrong thing and I was trying to click to another tab. So I disappeared.
Mood. But what are you all doing right now in the span of kind of chilling in this courtyard? We will start with, who am I gonna start with? Let's start with...
You can roll a d4 and figure out.
Okay, so...
Got 4 players.
So... Estyles, Mica, Zhao, and... Dorna. Let's see who we get to first. Shit. Oh no, D4 is the triangle.
Did you know which die is which?
I did. I got the square one wrong. Mica, what are you doing right now?
Probably just strumming on my lute. Maybe seeing if there's any other bards around to like chat with.
Each kind of group, or each kind of, like, when the people kind of arise, they kind of all broke up into their own little, like, factions. So you've got the bards, the orcs, the different kind of, like, races kind of mingling, the bards showing different tunes, all that kind of stuff, in a kind of corner near a fountain. A fountain,
Yeah, I'm totally jamming with the other bards. We've created a little like jam circle. We're all just playing our different instruments together.
Okay.
Vibing.
Alright. Dorna, what are you doing?
I am staying as far away from other people as possible so they don't see me.
Trying to be
Just kinda,
sneaky?
Like chilling in a corner, you know. Not
It-
sneaky, just kind of off to myself.
Can you roll me a stealth check, please? Because if you're trying to be sneaky for no one to notice you, you don't...
I'm trying to be sneaky. I'm just trying to be like not the center of attention, just tucked away in a corner.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Okay, well that's a nat one.
You got these.
Uh-oh.
Now you're the center of attention.
Plus 2 for 3.
Yeah, no, you're kind of trying...
Can I roll performance check?
Yes, roll a performance check.
Light of dice. Let's go. That's cocked. You got honor the cock.
Got out of the cock.
Okay. What's my modifier for performance?
0. You get nothing. You lose.
15.
Okay, you're jamming pretty nice, Mica, but you're definitely being overshadowed by a taller orc, kind of jamming on their little lute. They're definitely a little bit louder than you, but Dorna, you are trying so hard to kind of blend into the shadows. And you're trying to kind of just sneak. You're trying to do like the Homer Simpson, like fade into the bushes so no one notices you, kind of thing. But it doesn't really work as you trip on a branch and fall flat on your back. And you have a group of people just kind of staring at you now.
Oh, well. Because I'm also trying to, you know, 'cause I'm in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody roll a perception check against my deception, which again I said was 12. And I rolled for deception.
Oh well. Where's my perception? It's
Some of the-
5 total for Mica. So no.
Some of the people...
I got 24.
Okay, yeah, you definitely notice
Yeah.
the tripping.
Okay. You also notice on Dorna that you can clearly tell that they're disguising themselves.
Can I do something real quick? As a Kalistar, I have Mind Link.
Yeah, they're definitely
Ooh.
I got an idea. I want to Mind Link with their character.
disguising themselves, and you can also tell that he looks rather young.
Okay. But yeah, Zhao, go right ahead. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna mind link first with Dorna, was it? And say in his mind, "You really wish to hide. You really shouldn't make an obvious showing of it." He literally, like, and not only that, Zhao was like, well, because you can only do this like 10 feet away. He's probably about 10 feet away, leaning against a tree, just casually while he's waiting.
Okay.
Arms crossed. He
My fault,
unfortunately has
guys.
no
That's pretty
to
brain.
drink right now because he ran out. He's not happy about that, but oh well.
All right. And
Dorna
Aside-
responds, "This stupid branch."
Estyles, what are you doing?
What is Estyles doing?
Yeah, what is she doing?
In what is probably the most Estyles thing to do. And also because it's funny. She has brought her, like, her collection of various tomes and stuff, and it's just continuing to do the work she was doing before she was sent here.
Okay. You guys are all just kind of chilling in Cedar Rapids in a way, as you hear a
Someone else says it besides me.
but you all hear a trumpet play just above the main entrance of this manor as a little half-orc walks over and says, hear ye, please form a straight and orderly line into the Silverwind Manor. Mr. Silverwind will greet you shortly. And as he says this, the doors squeak open. But as they're squeaking open, all of you roll me a perception check, please.
For me, it's a straight roll.
That's another 5. That's a 3 on the die again. Both perception rolls so far have been a 3 on the die. With
Okay.
dice, mind you.
Okay.
Damn. I got a 14.
Okay.
Estyles has a 16.
Okay, perfect.
To her little goggle-covered eye feed.
Micah, you don't...
I got a nat 20.
Oh, mwah, chef's kiss. Micah, you don't notice it because you're in this kind of bard battle with this half orc. You were both like pressed into each other, kind of looting away like trying to overshadow each other.
Yeah.
Zora, what did you get?
Like the...
Zhao, what did you get?
14.
Okay, Zhao, Estyles, and Dorna, you all notice. At first, it looks like the doors are just kind of opening on their own, but you all notice several pipes running from underground into the door, and the door is pressured, like a steam pressure. So steam is pushed into it to force the doors open, steam is released to force the doors to close, as a kind of dramatic effect into this manor. But the doors all fly open, and you all kind of single-filely line your way in. As you all walk in, you're kind of all grouped in the central, like main hall kind of thing. The main hall has 6 pillars on either side, 6 pillars on both sides. 3 on one, 3 on the other. 6 pillars all together. And this main hall is adorned with, again, that bluish gold kind of color, with pictures of vermillion coming from this decrepit destruction site to this gorgeous sprawling kingdom of production and prosperity. And you all are filtered in And there's a massive chandelier in the center that is glowing reds and yellows and greens and blues, popping colors, and not a normal like candle light. It's an actual like lamp. Like to your surprise, this is the first manor you've seen that does not use candlelight or a fireplace to light it. It uses actual electricity. And this is the first in a long time you've seen a manor, as there has been talk of manors and kingdoms using this form of power to power their homes rather than having to go off the idea of firelight or heat to keep their homes warm in the winters and cool in the summers kind of stuff. But it is a chandelier that has reds and blue lights and it's flashing purples. And there in the center is a staircase. A main staircase that spreads up into two adjoining staircases going to the right and to the left of this central area. And with the central area, there is a massive screen in the middle of this wall, in the middle of the staircase. So you've got the primary staircase in the middle, a little, like, ledge or a landing, and then goes up 2 more stairs. But in the middle, where the wall is pressed back against the stairwell, it is a massive black screen with pipes connecting it. And it is dark. It is dark right now. And that you all hear the sound of pressure releasing as the doors close. And you're all kind of filtered in. And as you're filtered in, you're all filtered in a clump together. So you're all kind of filtered in. And you now hear people talking about how you guys got invitations or letters of this revolution to each other. So all of you, please explain to each other, or you're kind of all kind of shuffled into this clump. So it's Zhao, Estyles, Mica, and Dorna, Mica, all condorned into one group. And you guys are kind of pushed together, and you hear like other groups start chit-chatting around you. What do you do?
Mica will probably make the first move, asking, so how'd you all, get invited here? My name's Mica, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yep. Real quick. Because I'm actually kind of interested how this looks. How tall is everyone's characters?
Oh, yeah. I haven't written it down. I think Mica's probably like, I think she's about my height, so like 5'3". Little on the shorter end.
5'9".
5'3". 6 foot.
And what about Zhao?
6 foot. Hello?
Oh.
Technical difficulties.
I'm just, I died there. I detected case, but I said 6 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
6 foot, 7 foot.
So this is very funny because on the one hand, Estyles is looking hunched over and seems to be using the great axe she has as sort of like a walking stick. That being said, even hunched over, she is like 7 feet tall at the
Oh
top.
God. Ooh.
Ooh.
Tall woman.
So she is staring down at like all 3 of you.
She's tall.
Mechanical legs, 1 mechanical hand, which is just holding onto several books. I received a message. Arrived. I'm waiting to find out what this is all about.
Okay. I received as well. I received a letter. Seemed interesting.
I just city gates. And they told me I looked like I could fight. So they sent me here.
I was drinking at the time when I got my letter. Oh, by the way, though, his voice sounds probably familiar uh, your character, Sharky. As the one that's spoken in his mind before.
Oh yeah. Don't pay attention to it. I'm just trying to be small boy, small room.
Trying to be nonchalant.
Nonchalant, just
Yeah.
So as you are...
boy, big problem.
Small boy, big problems. So as you're chit-chatting, you watch as the lights, all with a flurry, go out. Except the central light in that landing area by the stairs. And there's the sound of a staff hitting the stairwell coming down. And all of you, please roll me perception checks, please.
Let's see if I can do better than a 3 this time. A 6 on the die this time. So
Wow,
technically better, but only a 10 total.
A 12.
7.
12.
Natural 20 for 21.
Fuck yeah.
And
Someone's perceiving shit.
Zhao, what'd you get?
About 7.
Okay. So
Legit.
it's dark. So Zhao, you're kind of distracted. You're a bit distracted.
Can't see in the dark.
You-
It's dark. I have dark vision. Does that?
it's not that dark. There's like a central light on that landing, but with that darkness, it kind of overflashed you all. Like but Dorna, Mica, and Estyles, you see this blue elf kind of hit that landing with a step. And he steps in the middle of that light. And this half elf, or this elf, is blue. So to your recollection, it's an ice elf or a winter elf. And they're very rare in this part of Eberron. They're kind of keep to themselves. So it's a bit of a shocker to you that there is a winter or an ice elf kind of in this area. But Estyles, you noticed his outfit first before you clocked the face. The outfit is a white suit adorned with that blue and gold kind of patching. He's got a monocle in his left eye. His right eye is completely glazed over and blind. But you notice a bit of a magic ring around it, as it's basically he's using magic to force his other eye to see. He's using magic basically to condone another eye. But behind that magic, you can see this glazed over whitish kind of color in the eye. His hair is white, slicked back. His face is covered in scars. He looks older for what his age is. And he kind of taps his staff to the ground as the lights all click back on. And as the lights click on, you see all the pillars glow they all glow with different markings. Each one a marking, but a different color of that marking. It is a Z with a line through the middle. Each of them have that same marking, but they glow a different color. As his voice echoes through this room and through these pillars. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello. My name is Augustus Silverwind. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my manor. Welcome to the revolution. And there are quiet murmurs of hush whispers and murmurs through the crowd. I know you all received a letter from my people. Each of you ran into either my postal people or my servants coming around looking for people of particular skills, in a way. As you all know, the Kingdom of Vermillion has been a very prosperous kingdom. For years, I've been pumping out millions and millions of dollars worth of product to this kingdom. However, King Erikai has not been using the funds from the kingdom properly. As you know, some of the cities and some of the areas have fallen to ruin. He's been spending his money on frivolous things like trips and massive airships, helping out his local product people, the different factions that come into the city for product delivery. He's been giving them money. And where's our money gone to? Ha! Our money has been burnt away and the city has crumbled. And that's why I, his right-hand man, has decided to overthrow him, in a way. And that hushed murmurs go out through the crowd of him talking about how he's King Erikai's right hand. And he plans on overthrowing the king in a way, but he doesn't really bring up that idea. What is all going through your mind right now at this ice elf talking about overthrowing the king?
Well, I'm all for some revolution. And he did have quite a dramatic entrance. I gotta respect that.
What's going through Dorna's mind is because he's been so quote unquote sheltered. This is just all new to him. He's like a little overwhelmed at what's happening. He was just told to go here, seeing all this stuff he's never seen before. He's a little overwhelmed.
Zhao, he's just pretty quiet with his arms crossed, but he is thinking about it. It wasn't even for the finances. He has his own personal reasons for why. But obviously. So, yeah.
Mike has heard many grand stories of revolution.
Estyles seems unimpressed on the outside, but is mostly wondering why they would bother reaching out to her and her order for this kind of thing.
And he goes on to kind of talk about like how the king has put heavy taxes on liquor, on music, on technology, and he basically kind of says it out loud that I need to look for something crud. What was it? Shoot. Where was it?
It was located over there.
I'm trying to find it.
It's hiding.
And I found it. And he also kind of says he's basically picked things to kind of pick at your skin, mainly. And he says, and the king has also put a law against blood hunters, saying it all to you guys to get under your skin. But we will Today's a date for enjoyment, welcoming to the Evolution and to my home. This home has many underground caverns, labyrinths, hidden rooms, hidden bedrooms, hidden different things. You all be broken up into groups. Each of your groups will have a special attack for when we attack the kingdom, attack the king, attack the castle. But that will take some time. We will be doing training, recon. We'll do many things before we can officially attack the castle, he says. And he starts breaking groups up. He sends some groups over to start setting up their rooms. Each person was required, when they got their notes, they got a rule of like, hey, bring any bedding, as the manor does not, as Lord Silverwind doesn't really provide bedding for you. He provides beds, but no bedding. But he's knocking down the list. And as he does, he gets to you 4. And he pulls up his paperwork, flipping through pages. Group 7 will be designed of, and he puts his monocle kind of against the bridge of his nose, Estyles, Dorna, Zhao, and Mica. He says this out loud.
Didn't you just pronounce it correctly?
Did you pronounce it correctly?
No, he meant Mica, not Mica, Mica. He said Mica instead.
Mica? Like the fool's gold? Don't even know your...
And he looks down.
You don't even know my...
He looks down. A fool's gold? I don't pertain in that common stuff. He says out loud to you. But you 4 will be group 7. And he hands you a key. There is a door in the library that will lead you to your common area. This is where you will set up for your beds, your dinner, and then you all come back here, and then we will talk. And he looks at Estyles and kind of nods at her for a minute, and then kind of somberly walks off, leaving you 4 there to go find your room.
Mica is very upset. Not worth
Actually, I got an idea that could be an interesting moment. Zhao will give her a head pat and say, "Don't let it get to you." Just ignore it.
There.
Disrespect. It's just
Not worth getting angry over.
not worth the vicious mockery. It's not worth it. Let's find the room.
So you all shuffle your way, and he kind of gave you a map of the manor, and the library is in the 2nd floor right quadrant of the manor. And as you guys go in, you enter. And you enter this massive library with sprawling bookshelves and books. And as you all do, please make me a perception or arcana check.
Is my arcana any better? No, it's not. Perception is better. Can I please roll double digits this time? Yay! 14.
Mine totals double digits. It equals 10.
Nope.
Yeah.
Mine's an 8.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Zhao and Dorna, you guys are... Dorna, you're very overwhelmed with all this newfangled technology and different things. That these overwhelming amount of books in one library is overwhelming to you. And then Zhao, you're still kind of dealing with like the SS effects of what liquor you had left in your system. So you're just kind of like,
Much.
books,
Yeah.
whatever, it's fine.
Well, great.
He has a slight hangover.
Um,
My
But Estyles and Mica. Or Mica. Micah. Micah?
Micah.
Okay.
Micah.
Heard vicious mockery on the DM.
Yes.
It worked. It failed. It works. I'm dying. My head explodes.
Who needs a good kick up the arse?
But you guys, Estyles and Mica, you walk in, and there's an immediate bad feeling in your chest as you step into this room. Mica, you don't know why. You don't know why you get this bad feeling in your chest, but you know that it feels like something is going to happen.
Like this?
Estyles, you clock it first. You notice gears on the left and right walls of this room. And you notice tracks pushing inside to the center of the library.
That feels off.
Estyles, upon noticing everything, just sort of like, who are like the two people probably closest to this giant ass cyborg lady?
Who would be?
Stay pretty close.
I'm standing in the back.
So I'm guessing you're probably the furthest away?
It would probably be Mica and Zhao that are closest to you, Estyles.
Okay, Estyles is gonna like put their clawed cybernetic hand out in front of Mica to stop her, and then like do so like an almost downward motion with the axe to stop Zhao, and it's gonna immediately cast detect magic.
There is... Do you roll for that, or you just do it?
It's
I just do it.
Okay.
For the duration, he sets the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of yourself.
As you...
Then such effects, you can take the match action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic.
So...
And if an effect was created by a spell, you learn spell school magic.
So you cast this magic. And you don't detect much in the room, aside from a magic glow on a tile a couple feet away from where Mica was about to step. Mica was about to step. Where Mica was about to step.
You got it right the first time.
Oh, did I? Where Mica was about to step. You notice their foot? Mica,
Yes.
where Mica was about to step, you watch as if you hadn't stopped them, their foot would have hit this magical pressure plate about a second, like right before you stop them.
There's a magical pressure plate right there.
Oh shit.
Do I notice anything else, or?
Nope, you just noticed that.
After looking around, Estyles is gonna like move around the pressure plate.
Mm-hmm.
And what does this do again?
It does something.
I guess after avoiding the pressure plate, I'm just gonna take a look around.
Roll me a perception check, Estyles. Everyone else, please roll me a dexterity check.
Shit.
With advantage.
Oh my god.
Yes, as
Okay, nope, I'm not using that die.
Thank God for advantage.
Oh. Yeah, thank God for advantage, but I'm upset. My second dice was almost about to roll a nat 20. It's still a 12.
okay.
Hey, I
Okay,
got a,
okay.
I got a
18.
12 too.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 on the die.
Okay.
I got 13 for my perception check.
You
Oh, sorry, 17, not 18.
okay. Estyles, you don't notice much other than books. This library is chock full of books. And all of you, with the help of Estyles, have stepped around this pressure plate. However,
Oh no.
you guys are walking along. And it takes a minute. But on the second floor, you hear a door ka-chunk open and a butler walk in.
Oh no.
A butler looks over the guard railing, looks at you four, and holds up a heavy book. And as he does,
Oh.
he chucks it, and it lands on the pressure plate. And as it does, he slams the door closed, and 2 bookcases go up, blocking you into this library. And Estyles, with your perception check, it then hits you. You see on the second floor a book with a glowing keyhole in it. But the ladders have gone up as well, and the walls have begun to push inward. This is to test.
Give me a second.
What do you all do as you walk?
I would like to reiterate the meme I sent earlier. as Styles' reaction to all this.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 Honestly.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd like to make maybe like investigation check to see if there's any way to stop the walls.
can I try to use my strength to stop the wall?
Roll a strength check, Dorna, and roll me an investigation check, Mica.
Well, the dice gods want to have fun. So that's a nat 1. Plus 4 for 5.
20.
Okay. We'll correct Dorna's accident first. Dorna, you are trying to push. You walk over to one of the walls and you do the Patrick poof poof. Rub your hand there and push your hand against the wall to try and stop it. But your feet, but it's not working. You're being pushed by the bookcase. You got 1 foot in front of the bookcase, 1 foot behind, trying to put your weight on it. It's not working. It's just kind of pushing you back. But you take a point of damage as your boot and big toe get caught under the bookcase, and your big toe snaps. But Mica, you see it, and it takes you a minute to, because it takes you a minute to realize where Estyles is looking, and you see that keyhole book is the door to get into your room, but also to shut off this test.
Okay, I wanna get up to that, but where is the book?
The book's on the second floor. There are no ladders, and you guys have one. The ladders and the door. The ladders went up when that book hit that pressure plate, and the doors have been closed by books, by sliding in and out bookcases.
One moment.
I have a question then.
Yes.
I have to, climb up onto the bookshelves and such to climb up to the second floor then?
I don't know. Can you? You have to try.
I'm just wondering.
I want to do something more fun than climbing.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try
One
it.
moment.
Acrobatics and just have fun with it. So go ahead. You got something fun? Go right ahead.
Oh, but now we got some of the books. I don't give a shit about these books.
Hmm.
1 second. freshwater.
I do have a potential backup plan if you
Yeah,
wanna
I
do
want
it.
to use my decanter of endless water. I'm gonna open it up. So
Okay.
I can yeah, I think that would be the funniest. I think that would be the funniest.
I think you're gonna
How high up
what you're gonna do. You're gonna
How high up is it?
It's about 60 feet.
Okay. Okay.
But-
That'll give me at least a boost. I'm gonna use the geyser command.
But do you, Mica, have the key though?
The key?
The key
The
to.
key?
Yeah.
I thought you said the book.
No,
Find the key.
No, Silverwind gave one of you guys a key to unlock the door to your room. Who has it?
Who has the key?
Zhao probably took it if no one else did.
I'll show. Can I have the key? I have an idea to get up there. All right. Then I'm gonna use the geyser command on my decanter of endless water, which produces a geyser 30 feet long and only 1 foot wide.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to aim the geyser up, and I'm gonna like get on the geyser and like kind of like use it to like boost me up 30 feet, and then try to start clamming the bookcase from there.
Mica, you try this.
Yeah.
Distance of Vivica over here.
You try this.
Yeah.
And as you cast the geyser command, you get a piddle of water shooting out of your flask. And it flops on the floor, and a speaker comes on, and it's Silverwind going, if you're going to be a team, you need to work together. Magical items are forbidden in this test. It would make it no fun.
You.
Fuck!
Estyles is gonna walk up to Mica.
You're gonna yeet them up into the second floor.
Pretty much, Estyles is just gonna like grab Mica by like the back of the neck and is going to attempt to hurl them up there.
Roll me a strike check, please.
Sure thing.
Uh,
Well, I'll be damned.
Geyser.
Nat 20 plus 2 for 22.
oh, hot damn! So, Mica,
Yes.
you watch as you open this flask cast geyser and this little piddle of water hits the ground, and you hear someone say, "No magic items allowed. This is an actual group test." And you're like, "Fuck you!" And I just say, "Fuck you!" You're grabbed by this mechanical tall woman and chucked up to the second floor and land on that second floor landing with ease.
See, if Mica wasn't Arrow Ace, that would be hot. But she's like, okay, that was pretty fucking cool.
But as you reach the second floor, you land on a pressure plate, Mica. And as you do, the floor on the second the main floor of the library begins to tilt. And it begins to tilt at a 90-degree angle.
Oh no.
And the three on the second floor begin to slide. And they're sliding toward the bookcase to the right side. And Mica,
So I'm on.
please roll me an investigation check.
Yeah. Let's see. 16.
Okay, you realize that when you get on the second floor and you land on this pressure plate, that book slides in and it's covered. And you realize all four of you need to be up here to get into the bedroom.
So I'm gonna.
You need to
If you weren't being that creative, I would have just asked if I could do an acrobatics check to try to jump up there and try to tie a rope to like the railing so anybody could climb.
Yeah, I got a rope. I want to tie a rope to the railing and offer down.
You do.
Okay.
Are we able to get it though? That's
you gotta roll all three of you on the main floor. Roll me a strength check with advantage as the rope is kind of now dangling down toward you.
Okay, I hope I get a good
That is a 15 for Estyles.
Okay.
15 for Zhao. I actually rolled high.
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't roll with advantage, but still 15. Yeah, the roll was shit.
15.
All right. You all. It takes you a minute.
We all got a 15?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It takes you a minute because the floor is starting to sink further and further, kind of going to slam you directly into that bookcase that's coming forward at you. But you all grab the rope and you all get up on the second floor, and as you do, the book key pops back out with ease. But the walls start to move faster.
So, do I have the impression I just can't use magic item at all? But if I use, or do I have the impression that if I tried to use a magic item to help one of my allies, it would be more effective?
This room has that chandelier in the middle of the. So, roll me an investigation check, please, Mica.
I want to know what the fuck's going on with the no magic items. God fucking damn it!
What'd you get?
One.
You see nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone else figured
Everyone
it
can
out.
roll if they want to.
What do we roll
Again?
Investigation.
Investigation.
That's a plus 2. Dirty 20.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 plus 1, making it a 6, but
Nope.
my passive investigation is a 16.
Nope, doesn't work. Estyles and Dorna are Zhao. You're more kind of dealing with the feeling of nausea as you were still dealing with hangover, and you were just tipped 90 degrees, kind of careening toward a bookcase. But Estyles and Dorna,
I hate this place.
you see when you notice the moment the butler threw a book on that pressure plate, a little light or a little ball of a little like chandelier style thing fell from the ceiling and is casting a glow, and that glow is magic. It is a magic dampener that denies any magic item the use in this room during this particular test.
Can Estyles tell what it's made of?
It is made of metal, glass, and a little magic crystal in the middle that is glowing a bright, bright yellow that has engulfed this room in this yellow light.
If I am understanding this correctly, it negates magical items, but not magical spells.
Correct.
Right?
It negates the use of magic items to use in this test. So ergo, when Mica tried to use their geyser, it mitigated that energy to basically say you guys have got to help each other. If you guys are going to be a team, you have to work as a team.
In that case, I'm going to use a spell slot,
Okay.
as I'm going to cast Catapult on one of my crossbow bolts to fling it and try and knock the crystal loose from the chandelier.
It is in a glass casing.
It'll still be a fucking crossbow bolt moving at 60 feet.
I mean, yeah, you can shatter the glass and shatter the crystal. But do remember, you guys are like kitty corner to this book lock. That the moment you unlock it, this test ends.
True. Why don't we do that?
Yeah, I'm running towards that. I got the key, I'm running towards it.
I mean, you can do that, Estyles. You can shatter this thing. I don't think it'll make Silverwind happy, but you can try and shatter it if you'd like.
I mean, since when does she care about making him happy?
True.
Yeah.
Then go right ahead. Go right ahead, please, and thank you.
She is, by definition, helping her teammates by eliminating an obstacle.
True. That is very true.
So,
Yeah. You saw how fucking mad Mica got when she's like, God damn it.
I am wondering if I have to roll for this because it is technically a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Alright.
You have to roll to try and shoot at this thing.
I think I'm using up all my luck for the month. I rolled another fucking nat 20 for a total of 26.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's you, Mica, Zhao, and Dorna. You watch as Estyles, with this just deadpan resting bitch face, aims their crossbow, and casts magic on a bolt.
Crossbow. She doesn't even use the crossbow she has.
Oh.
Pulls out a fucking crossbow bolt.
Oh!
Throws it into the air, snaps her fingers in the direction of the crystal, and it just shoots off.
Oh! Yeah, that'll do it. You watch as Estyles performs this feat, and you watch as this bolt soars through the air and shatters the glass in this chandelier in the center, and shatters this crystal as this yellow light sucks back into the crystal. And as it does, the room shakes. As this magic is starting to be sucked back into the crystal. The issue with that is, this crystal's on the verge of imploding now.
How far away am I
Do
from
we
the crystal?
all know this? Obvious for everyone?
Oh yeah, you watch this crystal begins to absolutely vibrate as magic is being sucked back into it.
Are you kidding me? Did you really have to do that? Never mind, we need to get out of here.
And the speaker clicks on, and Silverwind looks and goes, well, I mean, that's one way to do it, but you've now caused that chandelier to cause an implosion issue, which could destroy this whole room along with you. So I better better hurry up.
During this, I was running towards the book with the key.
Okay, you get to that book with the key.
Key in hand. Yeah.
Do you put it in?
Yes.
You put it in turn, and as you do, this room stops. Everything stops moving. And you watch as the door begins to slide open. And as it does, you watch as another crystal comes down. Another crystal little light crystal chandelier comes down and glows blue. And the yellow crystal comes back. The room shifts back to normal. The floor goes back to chunk, goes back to flat. The walls go back to normal. And the chandeliers slide back up, and the ceiling closes, and those bookcases blocking the doors go up. And the library is back to its normal self as the speaker comes on, and everyone goes, congratulations on solving the test. Of course, I had mitigated issues in case one of you decided to try and destroy the library. There's a crystal that the moment you solve the test, the room goes back to normal. But congratulations, team! You have solved your first test as a group. And the speaker kicks off.
Do we need to get out of here?
No, the room's back to normal. Once you solve the test, the room has gone back to itself. So it's a normal library now.
Okay.
So the door opens, and there are stairs leading up to the tower to your bedroom. What do you four do?
Can I make a perception check?
What are you looking for?
Just in case to see if there's nothing like attached or anything, because that room was crazy.
Sure, go right ahead.
Yeah,
Makes the situation even less.
Yeah, Micah's just swearing in primordial right now. Quietly under her breath. Swearing in primordial. Not happy about that. It's fucking over. Micah's good work, team.
Yeah, perception check.
See if there's
Although,
anything else
when he
to
talks,
see in here.
I have figured out his accent.
That's the third time I've rolled a 3 on the dice today.
you're
I don't think if it's a different dice, I don't think it's a dice. I think the dice
It's 3 different dice. 3 different dice have rolled 3s now.
Micah, you're still cursing up.
Dice cuts are against you.
You're cursing in Primordial. You don't really notice anything.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
So,
Straight roll. Perception. 13.
okay. Estyles, are you gonna roll or no?
Sure.
I say straight roll because I have a +0 in wisdom, so I had nothing.
Well, there goes my luck. That's an 8.
Okay. So, Estyles, you're still kind of like reading from the fucking bullshit you just had to deal with. Then and there. Zhao, what'd you roll again?
15.
Okay. Dorna and Zhao, you, as this door opens, there's no stairs leading up to the second floor. There is a elevator. Surprisingly, the moment that bookcase opens, it's just an elevator. It's a like gated elevator that slides open.
Don't. If this is another test,
The speaker clicks on. I can promise you, the second part is not a test.
My patience.
Wait. Micah, how tall are you again?
5'3".
The speaker clicks on and goes, "You don't have a lot of patience for a tiny water genasi," and the speaker kicks off.
You all see, Mica has... Well, not very much of her runes are visible, but on her skin, like, upper neck and the little bit of her calves that are showing, you can see some faint, like, runes all over her skin. They start glowing as she's just fuming with anger.
someone who's attempting to lead a revolution, they're certainly rude about it.
Incredibly.
But that elevator door kind of slides open. No test, no nothing. It's just an elevator up to the to your room.
I know what it is. It's like that. Sorry. Why not one bat, so?
Okay. So what were you looking for? What were you hoping to see if there was a test inside the elevator?
No, I was trying to insight the guy who was speaking.
Oh.
Speaker. I don't know if I'd be able to get anything off of that. I rolled it at one anyways.
Nope, you got nothing. But you all step in, and a female voice clicks on. "Hello, please insert key to go to Team 7 Primary Home Room."
I'll insert the key.
You do, it clicks, and the gate closes, the bookcase slides shut, and the elevator goes up. It goes up, and it hits that. It arrives in the central like chamber, this living chamber. It's full. It's got a fireplace, a full on like cooking area. It's got a workbench, and there's doors on the right corner, the right front corner, right back corner, left right front corner, and left back corner. For you guys to have different rooms. There's 4 rooms, each of them different colored. One is red, one is purple, one is gray, one is light blue. But there are 4 doors for you guys to sleep in.
Blue one.
All right. Do you each pick a room?
Yeah. Joe isn't too picky, so he'll probably let the others pick the colors first.
Okay, we got Mica with blue.
Dorna walks towards purple.
Okay, Jordan's got purple. What is the Styles picking?
Got gray and red left.
Estyles is picking red.
So
Colors are ropes.
So you all walk into your rooms. Mica, your room is decked out to the nines in water. Like, there's an actual installation of a water fountain in there leading to a small little pool to swim in. Each of you have your own workbench, your own bed, your own area to put armor, and anything like that you want.
Cool.
So you all kind of set up your room for the day, and you guys have got about an hour before dinner time. And you're gonna just kind of you're all just kind of chilling. What do you start with? Dorna. Dorna, what are you doing right now? You've got an hour till you guys gotta go back down for dinner. What are you doing?
I am just gonna check my calendar to make sure that it's not a full moon tonight.
Roll me a perception check, please. Okay.
It's right there. I forgot a straight roll, so 16.
Nope. No. There's no full moon tonight. You're good. There's no full moon. Zhao, what are you doing?
Currently, rather just irritated. He's just laying down on the bed right now. His head's still bothering him from all of that, maybe because of the hangover.
Zhao, you as you lay down, you notice a wall. And there's a little lever on the side of this wall. What do you do?
Like, if it's a secret stash of alcohol, honestly, I'm thinking, he'll check it out.
So Zhao, you pull this around the wall, spins around to reveal a full bar stacked to the brim with liquor.
Dude, I knew it. Probably not gonna drink immediately. He'll hold himself back, so he really wants to. Mostly because he is not trusting the situation in the slightest thanks to that test.
Alright, Estyles, what are you doing?
Estyles has probably like entered their room and has immediately just started going back to their work that they were doing before they entered this goddamn manor.
Werebears don't transform in a full moon?
I also forgot, he is actually just filling his flask real quick, though. Because it's in an hour, he's probably gonna need it anyways.
Okay. You're going back to your work. Mica, what are you doing?
She's probably gonna do a little bit of swimming. She's like, oh, there. I guess I might as well get a good swim in before dinner. And relax in that pool.
Mica,
Okay, they do.
you're swimming for a minute.
Yeah. Huh?
You're swimming. You're kind of enjoying yourself, and you hear a little ka-chunk as you press against a back wall. And as you do, you watch as the waterfall goes like gurgles, like something is trying to fly through it. And a gurgle, and then suddenly, through a pipe behind the waterfall, a tiny little version of a boat, of a pirate ship, floats out onto this little pool you have in you. What do you do?
I inspect the boat, see if it looks familiar in any way.
Oh yeah, it is a 1-to-1 scale, a small 1-to-1 scale of your ship.
Oh, the rising tide. I do believe that's what I said. Yeah, the rising tide. Oh, it's adorable. How small?
It's like a tiny little like sailboat, like one of those ones you could control with an RC remote, but it's the kind of like a little one you could push around.
Oh, she's gonna have some fun playing with that. She's using her. Shape water's a cantrip, I believe. 1 second, let me look at my spells. Yeah, shape water's a cantrip. She's having fun with that, just like making some small waves was just thinking I should probably write a letter to my dad pretty soon. I can do that later.
And you guys are all kind of enjoying when the elevator door slides open and that voice comes back, that female voice comes back. Attention, Team 7. Dinner is ready in the main hall. Please come down for dinner. Attention, Team 7. Dinner is ready in the main hall. Please come down for dinner.
Mike will get up and dry off and go down. Get ready to go down for dinner.
Zhao will sigh, get up, and just. He's really not the type to want to interact with a lot of people.
Dorna, what are you doing?
I guess I'm going down to dinner.
Estyles, are you joining them for dinner? Oh, Jason will return. Open sesame.
This is just funny, though.
Yeah?
One of the reasons why I would say Zhao is good is going to ask questions.
Yeah.
This is all suspicious.
Don't be
It
suspicious.
is.
Don't be suspicious.
It's like-
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Ralph Macchio, is that you?
I was
I
very.
had to look it up, though, because in the monster manual it says werebears, when threatened or compelled by magic, transform. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, do I not transform in a way? But I do. I can. I take on.
Compelled by the magic of the full moon.
Or the magic of a wizard or a witch.
Let's just hope that Silverhand guy doesn't know about that and doesn't transform me in the middle of dinner.
Silverwind knows. Silverwind knows a lot about you guys. He had you compile files
Clearly.
on you all.
But in our minds, he's thinking like, why the fuck does he know this?
Yeah.
We weren't assigned these rooms. We chose them.
It's like he
Yet they
knew which
somehow
ones we would
still had-
assign us.
We knew which ones we'd choose.
It's interesting he knows stuff on me considering I just got to the city because I just escaped my family.
Which means he's been stalking you.
Well, he hasn't been stalking
I'm
you.
also pretty new to the
Somebody
city.
else has.
He's had people following you guys. But Estyles, are you going? So Estyles, you heard the elevator doors, the elevator chain door slide open, and a voice say, "Team 7, come down for dinner in the main hall." Are you coming down to dinner?
Let me. Hesitantly, yes.
All right. So you guys all go down to dinner. Yeah, the elevator takes you down, but surprisingly, it doesn't take you to the library. You watch as that library door that swings open goes past you as you go down one more floor, and the elevator chunks open. A stone wall opens, and you're in the main hall. And there are tables. There are tables set up. There are rows and rows with different lines of Team 1, Team 7, Team 13, Team 27, Team 36. All kind of split out in different tables. And you guys are surprisingly closer to the stairs than most other teams.
Do they seem to be in any kind of like numerical order, or they seem like
No, they're all just kind of they're placed.
all
They're placed in a particular order, but you guys are closer to the,
numerically?
correct.
It's like Team 8 isn't right next to us.
No,
Okay, interesting.
it's circular tables. So Team 7 has its own circular table, Team 2 has its own circular table. All the teams have circular tables, but Team 7's is like closer to the central stairwell than other tables are.
Strange. All right.
So you guys all go sit.
Find a seat.
You guys all sit down for dinner. Dinner goes pretty smoothly. And then Silverwind, who's been sitting on a table just a couple feet ahead of you guys, stands up, walks up those stairs, and gets back on that central landing. And those pillars click back on. And he says, good evening, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed your team tests for when you first arrived. But
Sure.
it is... There was a reason we tested you. He says. And he says, each of your teams were tested for a particular reason. In a few weeks, we will be charging the central castle, and I need a team I can trust to charge the king. A team that will work together. A team that will do whatever it can to survive, to take down the king, to overthrow him, to where I don't have to worry about that team fucking up and ruining it, he says out loud.
Alright.
And that's where Callie comes in. He says this out loud. And he turns to that massive screen behind him. Good evening, Callie. And a face clicks on that screen. The face is a face of a digital dragonborn, staring down at you. Good evening, Master Silverwind. Callie is our computer analytic in language latitude integrated espionage system. She is the one I would say has been, and it looks, documenting and keeping a tab on all of you and your whereabouts and what you've done for the past 14 years, he says out loud. Where you've been located, what groups you've joined, what spells you've done, what families you've lived with, what ships you've sailed. She's kept track of it all.
Oh no.
Okay,
Can I
so-
interrupt? Can I interrupt and just speak up?
You may.
Okay, as Zhao will stand up and literally speak aloud. So, that how you knew about what our preferences were, those rooms, and you knew where each of us were?
And Silverwind chuckles. In a way, yes. Callie keeps tabs. Callie can't leave the manor. She is only integrated into the manor systems. Callie is what I call a system that sends out people to do its information collecting. She keeps tabs on any records, any bars you visited, any ships, or any trouble you've all gotten in. But she sends out my people to collect information and to make sure that you are in the right place at the right time to receive the letter of inviting you to the revolution.
So, 14 years. Sorry. That's a long time to have been monitoring us. I was just a wee baby when you started. Why choose us? Or were you just monitoring everyone?
He
Okay, out of character, they've been watching my character since he was 2.
yeah.
They've been watching my character since he
I was 4!
13, actually, because my character's 27.
Yeah, I gotta do Estyles math.
Yeah,
My
I'm only
character is
18.
16.
I was just a wee
Oh no,
baby.
he was 13. That was probably around the time when he just started training, too. And that means he
Yeah, on the
probably also
feet.
knew about...
My character is still a baby. He's not
A wee baby.
He's only 16.
He's just a
The
baby.
only one that this makes immediate sense for is Estyles, because that
Uh-huh.
means he would have been watching her at fucking 213 years old.
Yeah, she's old. She's fine.
So Silverwind kind of holds up a hand. We've not been watching, and he kind of looks at you three, or you four in particular. Callie establishes at a decent age when we start getting records of arrests or plundering or bar fights or systems or groups they've joined. We don't watch you as a wee baby or when you come out of your mother's, whatever it's called. We watch you when you come of a decent age when we know we can test your abilities. 2, 3, 4 don't get much ability training or fighting training or magic training. Callie picks the people who, and Silverwind kind of says, Callie picks the people who it deems necessary at an age where they deem their fighting capabilities will overperform or outshine, in a way. So, you four, they've not been watching since you were wee babies. You have been watched for 3-4 years at the most. Except
Okay, you're
Estyles.
surveilling for 14 years total, not each individual 14 years. Okay, that
Correct.
makes a lot more sense.
Except Estyles, who has been being watched for that 14 years since she is the oldest person here.
Oldest person still only level 1.
Does Silverwind actually like say that part out loud?
No, that was out of character.
I was about to say, this thing has been here long before everyone in this room, and will be here long after.
But Silverwind kind of looks and goes, Callie, yes, Mr. Silverwind, would you mind telling me which team worked the best and which team will be selected for the immediate training tomorrow for fighting? And Callie looks, and you watch as teams 1 through 58 appear on the screen. Times, trials, tests, percentages all appear on the screen, calculating. And you watch as your team shoots up, climbs from like 54 to 6 to 3 to 2 to 1. And Callie goes, Team 7 worked the best together as a team, and Team 7 with a perfect match to take on King Erikai himself. And so everyone looks out at you four. It seems you four, even though you are a bit eccentric and foul-mouthed in a way, you four will work perfectly for the main charge against the king. And when he says foul-mouthed, Mica, Silverwind looks directly at you when he says foul-mouthed.
She grins. She grins and nods. That's literally one of my personality traits.
Dude,
Where is
I'm
it?
gonna be honest. Zhao, I approve.
Yeah, personality trait. My first personality trait is my language is as foul as an Alteo's nest.
We love it.
Zhao will just
Take
stick
pride.
with this.
I was raised by sailors. I take pride in that.
Yeah, you do.
Not ashamed.
And
Imagine she's smiling without any problems. Like, it's just a grin.
And dinner kind of goes out without a hitch, and Silverwind kind of says, Team 7, would you mind staying after dinner real quick? I have to have a chat with you four.
Alright.
I should also mention Estyles does not really touch their food at all, and seems to be waiting for everyone else to finish.
So soon everyone else kind of finishes, and every other group kind of murmurs in annoyance that they were not selected to take on King Erikai. But he was shuffled. Basically everyone else shuffles out back to their rooms to do their own training. And Silverwind's cane taps the stairs as he walks down and looks at you four. You four will start training tomorrow with Miss Ecclestein, our full orc weapons master. She is the one who will be fully training you four to take on the king and his knights.
Alright.
Are there any questions?
I will say at this point, since everyone else has left or at least finished eating, Estyles just like picks up the plate, pulls this weird looking thing out of this weird backpack she has, and just like dumps all the food in there, closes it, and then just blends it all into a slurry.
Oh,
Disappears into like through a tube into her.
okay.
Making direct eye contact with Silverwind.
Silverwind doesn't really look disgusted, but he looks and goes, any questions on your training tomorrow?
No. It just was
Well-
honored, but
Well,
it
you...
seemed you had some problems with how we dealt with the task.
Well, only one problem, which was you trying to cheat your way through with a magic vial of water, but...
I would say cheating. I would say using my tools to my advantage.
accidents will happen,
None of us actually knew that.
but
That too. It was never stated in the rules.
accidents will happen in a way. He says out loud, and he, as well, he looks at you four. When we attack the king, when the king is overthrown, you four will become electors. You four will stand in front of the royal throne, and your cohort teams will select which one of you will rule Vermillion for a year or two, and then we'll have another election for another leader, and this will be an electoral leadership. We'll make sure that no one family rules the whole kingdom. And you four will be one of you four will be the first elected official to run the kingdom with your own right hand. I will retire. I will live here in my manor, cozy, and be happy knowing that the kingdom is run under a much more, hopefully, kinder rule. In a way.
Can I roll insight?
You may.
Yeah, same.
You may.
Yeah. Yeah, I am too.
Not
That is a 19 plus 3. Holy shit.
the 8.
My dice are hating me today.
Yeah,
Nat,
same.
nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay, so, Zhao, what did you get?
I'm using different dice after that. That was ridiculous.
Mica, what'd you get?
Dice keep failing me.
8.
Estyles, what'd you get?
19 plus 3.
And then Dorna got a natural 20. Zhao and Mica, you don't discern any ill intention in his voice. However, Estyles and Dorna, there is definitely some intention in his voice. Not of ill will, but of concern.
You all finally hear Dorna kind of speak up. Here's my new accent. Dorna goes, "What if I don't want to be elected?"
You don't have to, he says. That's why I said you four might be elected. Doesn't mean you have to. If you don't, we'll select someone else from the group of many teams to run in the election against you three, in replacement of you.
I have no
So,
interest in running the country, but I have a personal matter against the king.
Oh?
If they actually looked back within at least probably like 10 years or so, they would have probably learned exactly who he was before he became a drunkard.
Let's see.
I DM'd it, but I DM'd it.
I would say, if I'm correct, you did message it to me. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you could probably like
Okay.
the personal one
Yep.
could probably have figured it out pretty quickly.
Oh,
since
yeah.
it's explained.
Oh, yeah. Callie perks up and goes, Zhao, banned from the King's Royal Court and Royal Guard. Reason? Redacted. Crime? Redacted. Sentence? Redacted. And so everyone looks. The king, or he says, so everyone looks at you. I know you. And I know why Callie has this redacted. I redacted it in case of an issue of you needing to find another job or another royal guardsmanship or something. I made sure that the system, or that the king had your crimes redacted in a way to save face for you.
I think basically when he wasn't drinking, he worked at Scary. That was probably just how he got by.
But Zhao, Silverwind looks at you for. So if you have any other questions, if not, retire to bed. Your training begins tomorrow.
Estyles will, like, sort of slowly stand up. This unit has... And so looks around. One question.
And what would that be?
Why would this pique the interest of the machine cult? We have no reason to stop your plans, but what reason do we have for joining?
And Silverwind looks and thinks for a minute. Callie, yes, Lord Silverwind. Will you please show up the destruction of the machine? Was it Machine Volt or Machine Cult?
Machine cult.
C-U-L-T?
Yeah.
Okay. Callie, would you show the destruction of Machine Cult Chapter 7725, please? And you watch Estyles, and you recognize this chapter. This chapter has been in the Kingdom of Vermillion for years, kind of helping out with the Greenleaf faction, the Moonlit Night faction, all the different factions to help keep things running. However, you watch as King Erakai appears in this camera feed with a sentinel of guards. And the camera, you watch in this horror as King Erakai's guards gun down and kill this whole chapter and set the whole building ablaze. And then a picture shows of a decapitated and burnt building a couple hours ago, that this building has still never seen anyone else move in, and that this building has been condemned by the order of King Erakai for the reason of treason. And so everyone looks at you, Estyles, and goes, the machine cult is a very interesting puzzle piece, or chess piece, in my little game, as one of their chapters was destroyed here by the king. That is why your group has a need to start to keep my revolution intact, to protect what rightfully was done wrong to them.
Does Estyles know anything else about this chapter?
You roll me a history check, please. Yeah, you remember this chapter. You remember this chapter because you helped build it. You remember that one of the leaders of the machine cult asked you to come to Vermillion and help get this group, this chapter started. And you remember getting all these new young machine cultists joining to help work in this kingdom, to run it, to keep the machines for the trains, the airships, the Warforged production units running. You remember you helped set this chapter up. This was a chapter that they ordered you to set up. And you happily did. And you remember this chapter's been around for years. It's been around since you were in your mid-30s, mid-40s. This chapter's been around for a while.
Estyles is still, like, staring at the screen for a moment before slowly turning to face Silverwind. I shall report this to my superiors. I cannot promise promise what the main chapter will do with this information, but for the immediate effect, you have my support.
And he smiles. And he kind of nods and shuffle and lets you four go to bed. The next morning, breakfast rolls around, and breakfast is pretty much just eggs, bacon, good food. Estyles, you wait for everyone to leave, and then you blend yours and suck it through a tube, doing the exact same deadpan stare at Silverwind you did last night, trying to discuss him, but it doesn't work. But you four are then shuffled out to this back garden area of the manor, where a warforged woman in a Victorian-era black dress is standing with a sword pressed under her elbow.
Oh, by the way, Zhao is suffering from a hangover. He got drunk last night.
Naturally.
Yeah, I kind of had to. I'm sorry. It's like...
Would he have gone drunk in private, or is there some... I was also going to ask, is there anywhere, like, other people are drinking and such?
He... Apparently. Oh, he would have just been drinking there. Like... I don't know. Like, he had a personal bar.
Because Mica may only be 18, but she was raised by sailors.
True.
She's been drinking since she was young.
If 18's the bit of a drinking age here, sure. You can probably join him. He doesn't care. He would have gotten drunk.
She wouldn't drink as much as him, but she...
No,
she
he drank until he was fully plastered, man.
Alright, so you four get to this warforge, and this warforged woman goes, "Good evening, good morning, you must be Team 7, correct?"
Yeah. I was clearly hungover badly.
And she smiles.
Little town. Alright,
Way too early.
Oh no.
And she smiles. And she looks at you four. And goes, "Please," and she has 4 squares set out in this patch of grass. "Please stand on a square."
Alright.
I guess Estyles would go to a square.
Yep, Mica as well. What kind of formation are these squares in?
Just a straight line.
Alright.
That's all it is.
Okay.
And as you all step on these squares, chests pop up from the ground 2 feet ahead of you. And she smiles. Would any of you like to open the chest in front of you?
Sure.
Sure. Estyles is gonna cast Detect Magic first.
Zhao clearly could be very cautious with this, so he's not opening it immediately.
Micah, what is your AC?
Oh no. It's 13?
Oh, does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see.
Is it got that mimic?
You take 1 point of damage and you reach out to this chest and a mimic's teeth digs into your flesh as it claws down on your hand.
Fucking damn it.
All of you roll initiative, please.
No!
Well, I opened the chest.
Oh, you did?
Uh-oh. Oh no!
What's your AC, Dorna?
16.
Okay, yeah, you watch as you reach your hand to open this chest, and you watch as Micah's hand gets chomped down by a mimic, and you pull your hand out just at the moment as a mimic hand tries to chomp down on your face, on your flesh.
Initiative is gonna be a 9 for Mica.
I got a 19. Oh god!
I got it.
Sorry, man.
Because my initiative is 0.
Mine's
Estyles
fucking-
hasn't even moved.
19. Yes.
Again, thank
Oh,
God for that. Thank God for that starting feat, because technically my initiative was a -1, because that's what my dex score was.
Alright,
Oh, yeah.
so what did you, Styles, what'd you get for your initiative?
We put them in the
2.
chat for you.
Oh,
Make it easier.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me do that.
Oh, good lord. Alright.
Yeah.
Good lord above.
Yeah, that way. What did you roll for Dorna
I'm trying to... Mica is very naive. She's only been an adventurer for less than a year now. She is young and naive. She has a lot to learn.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lean into that aspect of her.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
Like at all.
She is too trusting sometimes.
Very much.
She's like, alright, I'll open the chest. Oh,
Wait.
shit!
We have two. Wait. How trusting is Dorno?
He trusts nothing, whether it's good or bad.
And you still trying to open the chest? I
Two.
you saw what happened.
Well, because, you know, if this orc lady is being friendly, he doesn't trust that. He said, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, neither did
It's
Zhao.
fine. Or even if she said, don't open the chest, you'd be like, oh, I'm not going to trust that.
Yeah. I think the only one is our wanting to not be
I'm
friends
giving
with her.
Mica claws so that she can grow.
I mean, that's
She's
exactly
somewhere
what
to-
we need.
Yeah. She's starting off claws, but she has somewhere to go.
Let me just type this up real
But
quick.
she's got the spirit.
All right, so the I'm putting the order of fighting in the chat, in the voice chat. So the first one is Zhao, followed by Mimic 1 and Mimic 2. Mica is 4th, Dorna is 5th, Mimic 6 and 7, or Mimic 3 and 4, or 6 and 7, with the ending being Estyles.
6, 7.
There it is.
Oh my god. And Dorna is dead. And Dorna is dead now. But yeah, Dorna's dead. Make a new character.
Where is it? Where is it? Okay.
It's in the voice chat DM.
I got it.
All right, Zhao, what are you doing? You have a mimic in front of you now.
Well, I'm gonna punch the mimic now.
Roll an attack for me.
The first attack, because I'm a monk, I can attack if I BA, is going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
D6, so 9 points of magical bludgeoning, because I actually picked the Wrath of Unarmed Prowess, because, you know, he punches.
Yeah. So you do this pretty much with ease. You punch this thing, and it cracks in front of you. It is damage. Mimic
But
number.
Second attack?
All right, attack again.
Second attack, remember? BA. And, oh, this will definitely hit, because it's just 15 on the die plus 7. That's a...
Oh yeah, that hits.
3.
That hits.
And that is a 8 points of magic bludgeoning, as after the punch he follows up with a good kick to this thing. Definitely damages it even more. And that's my turn. Go ahead.
Let me look.
Is it dead?
Yeah.
That's my surprise. I'm wondering if it's dead already just from that other
So you got 9.
plus 8. Added up. So just one lesson.
It's looking rough for wear. It's not looking great. It looking like one more punch could kill it.
Certainly bloodied.
Yeah, they have low HP, so they're not looking good. So mimic number 1 goes to attack, and it's the one that just bit Mica's hand. Does a 19 hit Mica?
Yeah, it fucking hit.
You take 2 points of damage as it bites you.
Okay, and I took 1 before?
Yes, you took 3 points of damage.
So 3 total damage.
And then this next mimic. Styles, what's your AC?
That is a 13.
Okay, this thing tries to get a bite at you, but you stare at it deadpan. You give it like that disappointed grandma glare. Go, and it shuts itself. It's like, nope, I'm good. I'm not doing that. No, thank you.
Nope.
Mica, you're up.
Vicious mockery. Wisdom save, please.
The one that tried to eat you.
That's a 16.
Yeah. Ah.
insulted by the
Still get insulted, but it doesn't do the damage.
So
Because
it-
ABC's 12.
it kind of looks sad. Well,
You create a certified dose who sticks some Guinness farts.
it kind of looks confused. It looks a little hurt, but it looks a little more confused than anything. What else are you doing?
Summit.
Gotta do anything else?
I don't think I have any bonus actions, no.
All right, Dorna, what are you doing?
Swinging with my axe.
Roll.
Because that's 1 plus 6 for 7.
Nope.
6, 7.
And Dorna dies again. Make a new character.
Damn.
Nope. It misses.
I shout, what the heck is this thing?
That is a mimic. And the Warforged looking at us. That's a mimic, my dear. They are very hidden creatures that can attack when not provoked or when someone tries to open their mouth.
This would work, but I could.
I'm honestly surprised how you managed to get a hold of 4 mimics.
Do I do it?
I don't know, do you?
This other.
Whatever it is.
Make some chaos.
For my bonus action. Now it does. I'm assuming it stacks with proficiency. It doesn't say,
Mm-hmm.
but
For what?
I am going my blood curse, my blood maledict ability.
Are you talking about like? I think the saving throw does. It does obviously, but I don't know about uses.
No, I mean like uses. I'm just like
No.
uses. It doesn't say.
I don't think.
how.
If it doesn't say that, it doesn't. I know what you're talking about. They on the chart, I believe, with the Blood Hunter, it'll tell you how many curses you have. Specifically,
Yeah,
like with,
one.
for example, how. Yeah, that's how many more curses you have outside of your class would give you when you eventually.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me how many uses. That's what I was just wondering. That's why I said I assume it stacks with proficiency bonus. Like I can only use it
No,
like right now
it'll
twice.
state in the chart. It'll state in the chart on how many you have.
I'll look at the chart later. But for now, bonus action.
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
look.
only one.
I'm gonna look at. Let's go. Mimic number. Make sure I'm reading this right. Mimic number. You know what? Because it's probably gonna attack one of them. We'll do mimic number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm hoping it's within 30 feet of me.
It is.
As you see, I don't know how this visualizes, but you see some weird stuff happening with Dorna as I blood curse this mimic.
Okay.
It now has. It must make a. This one doesn't say it makes a saving throw on this when I curse it, but it says the cursed creature makes a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Ah,
ending the curse
okay.
On a success.
What does the curse do?
So this one is Blood Curse of Bloated Agony. Till the end of my next turn, the creature's body swells and it has disadvantage on strength checks and dexterity checks. And it takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack during its turn.
Okay. So it is, you curse it and you watch as this chest swells up a little bit. Like it cracks a little. It creaks and cracks. But mimic number 3 that just got attacked is going to try and take a bite out of Zhao.
How did I know it was gonna be 3 you were cursing?
What's your AC?
It was the one Zhao was attacking.
Zhao, what's your AC?
Oh, 17.
It misses. It misses.
Oh, he dodges easily.
So it then rolls to try and what is the thing that's got to beat?
It's a Constitution saving throw and it has to be 12.
Nope. It got a 7. Did not save. So the seal curse, and then mimic number 4 is gonna try and attack Dorna. What is your AC, Dorna?
Oh, my 16.
Alright, it misses. Estyles, you're up.
Alright, remind me, the one that was going to attack me until I just stared it down. Is that
Mimic-
1 or 2?
That's 2. One attacked Mica. 3 attacked Zhao. Zhao attacked number 3, and then 2 tried to attack you.
Alright, Estyles is gonna do a bit of a funny.
Okay?
Ooh, I love a funny.
As Estyles is going to cast Shocking Grasp on the Mimic.
Uh-huh.
Shocking turn of events.
Does a 22 hit?
Oh, absolutely it does.
I would be concerned if it didn't.
I'd be concerned because I hit something lower than a 22 a few one time already.
So that is going to be 8 lightning damage,
Uh-huh.
and it cannot make an opportunity attack until the start of its next turn.
Okay?
As Estyles is just going to back up a bit from it after basically shocking it with her little cybernetic hand. And
Okay.
Is gonna look over to. I assume Micah's the only one who's been seriously hurt.
Yes. Micah's a...
The only one been hurt.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. Dorna did not. So Micah's the only one been hit.
Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't hear you hit anybody else.
Alright, healing word.
Alright.
Thank you.
Zhao, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna finish off this mimic then.
Okay.
So 1 punch is probably all I need.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what its AC is. The thing, so 11 to hit.
No, yeah, that hits.
Oh wow.
These things are very weak. They're not. They're literally like been hiding in the basement, so they're all rusted and dusted and cracked and broken. They're not great mimics.
Well, I'm probably gonna So that is 10 points of magical bludgeoning on
How-
this mimic. And
How do you want to do it? How do you want to do it?
Okay, as he just like palms it straight up in it, he immediately then just switches to like as he does it, it suddenly would crack even more, and then suddenly it would just break. Like obviously it probably has blood and guts, but also like other features and such. So it just breaks and then just falls to the ground just from that single palm strike.
You
As he would think.
okay? So you punch this thing and it shatters. And as it does, you get a coin. There's a little gold coin sitting in the center of this chest.
Okay.
And on the coin, it says it has a face of a halfling with a beard and crazy eyes and matted hair, and it says, "Come to Stonewall's Fight Club."
Okay. What the heck? Well, he's not gonna focus on that, as he will immediately go to the mimic that's in front of Mica, because I imagine we're all close by enough for him to do this.
Yeah, you're all free range moving now. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over to the one that's in front of Mica and punch it.
All right, roll.
And I not one to that one.
Ah, you missed. So mimic number 1 is checked off the list.
Yeah, he still got the hangover.
Mimic number
Yeah, blame the hangover.
Mimic number 3 is off the list. Mimic number 1 is going to attack Mica. That's a 16. I'm assuming that hits.
It sure does.
That's 3 points of damage.
And I'm right back to where I was.
Mimic number 2 tries to attack Estyles again. Does a 13 hit?
Just barely.
Jeez.
Your AC's what, 13 or?
13.
Oh, it needed to beat it. So it goes. It goes 5. So you get 5 points of damage. But Estyles, it notices leftover food sitting in that tube and takes a massive bite out of that tube. Mica, you're up.
Let's see. I'm hitting with my... Well, first I'm going to do a bonus action, give Estyles a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
As a thank you for healing me. D6.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna attack with my longsword.
All right.
Which dice has been the nicest to me so far? Oh, I haven't used this one yet. I'm definitely not rolling any of the ones that rolled 3s on me.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, okay. Dirty 20.
Hits.
Nice.
Hell yeah. And I'm doing 2-handed, so it's a D10.
D10.
4. I believe it's slashing damage.
Okay. It's not looking which you're attacking. Which mimic number 1 or 2 or 4.
Whichever one's closest to me, which I think is the first one, the one that hit me.
Yeah. So it's not looking. It's
Yeah.
looking a little damaged.
All right, and that's it for me. That's my action and bonus action.
Dorna, you're up.
All right, I want to attack the one in
Which one?
the mimic that's in front of me, whatever that number that is.
That's mimic number 2.
Yeah, that's the one I'm attacking.
All right, then attack it.
Rolling. Great axe in hand. That's 12
That hits.
to hit. Hit? Do I hit with the 12? I think
Yeah.
11 hit, right?
Yeah, you hit with a 12.
All right. Sadly, I can't use my teeth. No other mimic within 5 feet of me, but that is a 6 plus 4 for 10.
Oh, it's not looking good. It's looking rough.
I should have wrote that down. I think it's bludgeoning, right? For a great axe?
Great axe is slashing.
Great axe is slashing?
Yeah, it's an axe, right?
Yeah, true, but
Yeah,
axe is also a bludgeon thing.
Yeah, it's slashing.
yeah, but it's still slashing.
Alright.
It's 1d12 slashing specifically.
1d20. Alright, so it's 10 points of slashing damage.
So yeah, it's not looking great.
You're doing good.
The mimic I bonus action is dead. I can't move it. So
Yep, it's shattered.
all I can do so that ends my turn.
All right,
So
then
I place a card face down.
and let's activate your trap card. So mimic number 4 is going to try and attack Dorna. And it misses. It's 2. 2 doesn't hit. Estyles, you're up.
If a 2 hit, I would have been concerned.
Alright, how fucked up is the mimic that I electrocuted?
It's rough. Well, it's now bitten your tube of it bit your feeding tube, so it is kind of just it's kind of eating the rest of the gluttoned smoothie you had, so it's kind of enjoying itself. But that's the deal. But it's not looking great.
Alright, whoa.
Cody Rhodes. Whoa.
I'm gonna swing my fucking great axe at this thing.
Okay.
So that is gonna be a 16 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Alright. Let me roll a d12. Damn it, Styles, you're scary.
What'd you get?
Once again, max damage, so that is gonna be 14 slashing damage at this fucking mimic.
Oh, this chest shatters.
Yeah.
This chest shatters, and as it does, it's the same cold coin that has come to Stonewall's Fight Club.
And then... Oh no, it is not. Goddamn. I guess I'll end my turn.
Alright. Zhao, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna punch the one that's in front of Mica.
Alright.
I'm switching die because that one actually rolled a nat 1. Ooh, that's pretty good. 16 to hit.
That hits.
Not bad, not bad. That's 9 points of magical bludgeoning.
And this thing is not... This. How do you want to do this, Zhao?
Another shattered mimic. Let's go. He's shattering the mimic again.
And the mimic shatters, and now in front of Mica is the exact gold coin. Mimic 1 is down.
So we only have mimic
2 and 4 left.
Oh, 2 and 4?
No, because that was a third mimic.
Oh yeah. So Mimic 1,
Yeah, there's only one left.
Mimic 1, 2, and 3 are down. The only one left is 4.
Yeah, I will.
Front of me.
And it's front of Dorna.
Yeah. Okay, then Zhao, since that was only one attack, I'm gonna have Zhao go over to help finish off the last mimic. It's just better to try to get this over with as possible. If he doesn't finish it off, probably Dorna will.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
21. And the damage is 7 points of magical bludgeoning.
Alright, this thing is not looking great. It's bad.
Yeah,
Mica,
Gotcha.
you're up. You see, you watch as Zhao shatters his chest in front of you. You see that gold coin sitting on the bottom of it.
I want to pick up the coin and then go to attack the last mimic.
Roll for it.
Fuck yeah, nat 20, let's go!
You're a short motherfucker, and nobody likes you. Short.
You're
Gonna be...
Oh, you don't need to roll for this. How do you want to do it?
Okay, because that was gonna be 19 damage.
Nope. How do you want to do it?
Slicing it in half with my longsword, vertically.
So you slice it in half, and it cracks open, and as it does, inside is another gold coin.
with the same logo on it.
Correct. All saying, "Come to Stonewall's Fight Club." And as you do, these chests sink back into the earth as the Warforged looks and smiles. Congratulations on completing training, and she hands you each a certificate of training completion.
That's it?
Of course. There'll be more training over the course of a couple of weeks, but we had to start you guys on training first. Get you guys integrated to the training regimen that Mr. Silverwind has set up for you guys.
Zhao will go pick up the coin that was in front of him from before he ran off to go help Mica. Because
All right.
Estyles will
Yes,
pick up
we're
the
trying to stop him.
coin that was in the mimic that was fighting her.
Ah, and I see you each got a Fight Club coin. And she looks at you all and says, Stonewall is a very prominent figure in every faction. He runs a fight club, a bar, and UFC fighting area, as it's called, unfair child warfare, I guess. It's basically like young orphan children fighting for money. But he takes good care of them. Good care of them, I promise. But he has a very stocked bar, and he sells interesting items.
Alright.
Is there any questions? And the Warforged looked at you guys.
Where do we find him?
He will be found in the Greenleaf faction, the Air faction, the Water faction, the Warforged faction, and the Weapons faction.
Oh, a good chunk of factions.
Correct. Basically, Stonewall is going to be your guys' version of a store.
Okay.
Shopkeep. Alright.
Shopkeep, correct. Any other questions?
Not
No.
that I can think of.
You might just hear Dorna mumble though, using children, huh?
Yeah, I don't love that.
Don't love what?
That he's making the children fight.
Oh, he's not making the... the children are fighting. And she kind of chuckles. The children run their own fighting ring. He takes care of them. The children have decided to fight. Stonewall, they heal each other up and run all that stuff.
He gives them a space to do their fighting.
Correct.
Alright. Still a bit weird, but alright.
So you guys all go off.
Isn't it?
You guys all go off, and weeks pass. Weeks have passed. Your training has all accumulated into the charge. You four are waiting for the signal as teams, Team 7, Team 3, Team 7, Team 6, Team 8, Team 4 are setting cannon fodder, flying into the Erikai castle. And Silverwind looks at you guys and motions you to charge. He gives you the motions to head in as the primary gate has shattered.
It's been weeks.
Yes.
Oh wow. You know, usually a full moon happens in weeks.
Oh.
Who knows? Who knows?
He's not hiding it. Yeah, we're gonna give it a bathroom.
I think Dorna, you have probably dealt with a couple full moons, but I definitely think Silverwind has a precautionary measure by literally, when you leave your room during a full moon, you are immediately sent to the kitchen. He puts a spell on the door that sends you immediately to the kitchen just to destroy the kitchen and eat all the food in it, and then go back. As to stop you from killing anyone.
Incredible. Right.
So everyone has given you the charge signal. What do you guys do?
I guess we go into charge.
You
Go in as friends.
know?
Are you all charging?
I am.
Yes, so.
Did Zhao need to go to the bathroom or something? Yeah. Probably.
I kind of do.
Oh, then go. Go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
If you need to
quick
go,
bathroom break.
quick bathroom break. Go.
Yes. Quick bathroom break. Let's go.
Bathroom break before the fight.
Little does the group know they're about to be completely fucked. Oh, as a DM, I can talk about this because they'll never hear this because I am muted and deafened. So I think it's going to be hilarious.
Shit hits the fan.
So I'm just chit-chatting to you guys now. They're about to get some fucking fucked up shit.
Huh. Why are you evil laughing?
Nothing to worry about. It's okay.
Sure.
It's all right.
Just keep telling yourself that. All according to plan.
Oh, according to plan. The evil plan.
Back. Sorry, I had to go there.
You're good. Yeah, is Zhao go- You're about to charge the castle.
Oh yeah, Zhao's good. He did not drink the night before. Or at all, because like he needs to be clear-headed for this.
Naturally.
Oh, yeah, ready to go. Excellent.
And now we're just waiting on other two players.
I'm just drawing all these goddamn details that I put on Micah's design.
I mean,
I always have been doing this myself for years.
Just
you torment yourself putting so many details on them.
Yeah, it's worth it for the end result, but goddamn.
just redoing this piece of art.
Yeah. Just had to give it a redo.
Meanwhile, my art isn't that detailed or anything. It's very simplistic, but I think it suits for the
Mhm.
character.
Yeah, it works. I've always been
Boop.
just a
Boop.
detail oriented.
Now we're just waiting on the other two players to get back.
Yeah. Let's see, looking back to even the oldest art I have is very detail oriented. It's just
Naturally.
in my vibe.
We love vibes in this household.
It's always nice.
Need to plug in my iPad.
Is your iPad dying?
There we go.
Dying again. Oh, I had to plug in my computer earlier because it was dying.
Mm-hmm.
I get you. I just also have to have my tablet nearby.
I'll be back. I gotta steal an extension cord.
Oh, go, go.
Well, stop it.
Still from the DM.
Hmm. I mean, they could try.
I've returned with the extension cord acquired.
Hello.
You still
Extension cord acquired.
Hmm.
That way I can plug in my iPad and not have to resituate myself.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
It's all here.
I-
Hello, my friend.
So you guys all charge the castle.
Now the charge.
Now I'm in charge. I say when we go. Okay, we go. Charge! And you all charge down into the castle. The castle gate shatters into 1,000,000 broken wooden pieces. And you enter the throne room. And in the throne room is King Erikai himself and 2 guards. And King Erikai looks at you. He's an older king. And he looks at you 3. Or you 4 and goes, well, this is... I was expecting more from Silverwind, but as he sent you 4, I'm assuming he thinks you 4 are the best. Are you here to kill me or to hurt me or overthrow me? Which one are you here for?
Were we instructed to kill him?
You are instructed to overthrow him any means necessary.
Any means necessary, huh?
Any means necessary.
Hmm.
Well, because of
Oh,
his
dear.
background, could argue Dorna might take that a little too literally and just try to throw the king.
That would be hilarious.
It would be funny. I mean, go ahead. I'll let you do that before you probably can figure out Zhao's intentions. He's not.
My short answer is saying your reign has come to an end. We're here to overthrow you.
And he kind of chuckles and he goes, well,
Pointing her sword at him.
well, if you're going to overthrow me, and he stands up and pulls out a sword, a rapier, from behind his throne. All of you roll me initiative, please.
I was gonna walk up and throw him.
Oh, well, try. Try.
How does
Overthrow you. Try.
how does a 22 for strength check sound?
That works. You can chuck the king.
I'm gonna overthrow him.
All right. Where are you throwing him?
I don't know. I mean,
Didn't think that far.
No, I guess.
Dude, I know the meme for this one.
Yeah. Like, I didn't really think that far.
Yeet him toward the wall, I guess. And throw him over me. I'll pick him up and just eat it.
All right, you pick him up, you yeet him over, you eat him to a wall, and you hear a crack as his arm hits the wall hard. All of you roll me initiative.
Nat 20.
Roll me a strength check, please.
He's being overthrown.
Yes. Okay.
What is my strength?
What is your strength, Mica?
My strength is +1, so that's a 15.
Okay, so it is Mica first, followed by King Erikai. So I'm going to put this in my notes here real quick. So one is...
But did he also get a nat 20?
He did!
Damn.
Even after being thrown against a wall.
Yes. Alright, then King Erikai,
Well, no wonder he's been king for so long.
followed by Estyles.
Like I said, you hear Dorna go, I overthrew him.
Good job.
So Estyles is next,
One way to overthrow a king.
followed by guard number 1.
How much damage did I do? Just like a D4 plus my strength?
Then guard number 2. Then Dorna. No, not Dorna. Then Zhao. And then Dorna.
Roll that great this time.
I rolled a 4.
I think you rolled better than before. I think before was like a
Yeah.
what?
Alright, so
I rolled a 7.
the fighting order is as followed. Mica,
Oh, that-
or Mica, King Erikai, Estyles, guard 1, guard 2, Zhao, and Dorna. So, Mica, what are you doing?
Alright, 1 second. Let me look. Spells real quick.
I heard, casting vicious mockery on the DM again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
Made him stand instead. We win automatically.
Yeah. You do.
Sometimes I feel like this entire campaign so far has just been to rage bait Cat with the name.
Maybe.
It's gonna continue to happen, I just know it.
How can I fuck with Cat today?
Isn't that the story of life?
Okay, I want to... I'm just gonna have to, like, set up a thing for next round, because I can't do both things in one round. but I'm going to open my decanter of water.
Okay.
What does it do? Movement. I'm going to do the fountain command, which produces 5 gallons of water. See, I use the action to remove the stopper and speak one thing. Pours out of the flask. So I'm just pouring out some water.
Okay.
And then bonus action going to give bardic inspiration to, let's see. Did you post the order? Who in my team goes next?
It is Estyles is next.
All right, then I'll give a bardic to Estyles. And point to her and say, "You got this." While I'm just pouring out water.
All right. So, did you attack the king, or were you just, what were you doing?
No, I just poured some water and did a bardic.
Okay. So King Erikai is up next, and he's going to attack Dorna.
Okay.
Oh! Does it not 20 hit?
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking hell.
Well, then I was gonna DM you a potentially fun idea.
Huh.
Again, it says for werebear when threatened, and I haven't transformed in a while.
True.
My fun idea is the animal is trying to escape. It's been a while and he needs out.
Well, we can settle that after this real quick, after he attacks you. Because this will be a good way to get you in a threatening mood.
Not wrong, not 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll sure make you feel threatened.
Alright, let's
That
see.
don't make you feel threatened, I don't know what would.
It depends on how much damage he takes.
What is your HP right now?
12.
Okay, you took 10 points of damage.
I took how many?
10 points.
I keep cutting out. I don't know why. It cuts out when you say the number.
10 points of damage.
10?
10?
Yes, 10. T-E-N.
I'm down to 2.
Alright, and then King Erikai is going to then try and attack Mica.
So,
That's cock, honor the cock.
honor the cock.
Does a 19 hit Mica?
It sure does.
Alright, let's see. And you take 4 points of damage as he slashes you with his rapier.
Fucking ow.
And then Estyles, you're up.
Should I roll to see if it happens?
Oh, yes, yes. Right, yes. Dorna, roll to see if you get turned into a werebear, because you guys got charged real hard.
Let's see. Let's use this die. I don't know what to add to it, but that's an 18 on the die.
You shift. You shift to werebear.
I'll explain it. You guys see I get hit.
Has this happened in front of us before?
Yes.
Probably. Oh, okay.
Well, maybe. Would it have been?
No, because I try to hide that part.
Right, yeah, because whenever you change whenever you change at the Silverwind Manor, Silverwind had a portal to send you straight to the kitchen. Rather than murdering anyone, you went straight to the kitchen and destroyed the kitchen rather than destroying anywhere else in the manor.
So you see the king get up, attack me, walk over to Mica, and then you just hear a very guttural growl from me as you see claws extend from my fingers, and I slowly transform into a werebear.
Holy shit.
So now we have werebear Dorna.
Yeah, sadly my AC goes down That's okay because my attacks get stronger.
That's all right. Estyles, you're up.
All right. First off, I need eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Guard number 1 to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit, that fell. I'll get it later because my headphones are in. That's a 12.
That fails.
Okay.
As Estyles once again flicks up a crossbow bolt and snaps her fingers towards the guard. He's gonna. Woo! Guard number 1 is going to take 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh! These guys are... The guard number 1's not looking great.
And then using my bonus action / second spell slot. Or no, wait, it's a cleric spell. I forgot. I got 1 use per day for this bitch that doesn't count to my goddamn spell slots.
Ooh!
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on. Yeah, Dorna.
Yeah, Dorna's the only one's been hers.
Yeah, I took 4 hit points of damage too, but only 4.
Well, when I transform, do I not go up to the werebear's HP?
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, so yeah, then I'm at 135 right now.
Okay, then I'm targeting Mica with this.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that is going to be.
I am a very vicious brown bear right now.
That is going to be 10 hit points healed.
Okay.
All the way up to max. Excellent.
As Estyles yells out, activating purgation protocols.
What does that do?
There is a hissing sound coming from her hunched back.
Oh, no.
She begins to straighten up.
Oh!
And because of it, further rise up to about 8 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna roll something real quick. Let's see how these guards handle this.
I mean, one of them just like took a crossbow bolt magically flung at them.
Yeah, these guards look at this woman who just grew to her full height, and they run away.
Oh, wow.
Full height and like, I went from like using the great axe as like a cane to full on two-handing it.
Yeah, they abandoned ship. Leaving just King Erikai by himself.
Well, not to mention, they literally just witnessed a werebear appear.
True. Yeah, they booked it because they saw 2 very dangerous things just appear out of nowhere. Like, yeah, no, the king is not worth our time, and ran.
I mean, it's valid. He doesn't know what
Not worth it. Not worth it.
And the king looks out. You fucking chickens!
Cowards.
They're instead with you.
All right, Zhao, you're up.
Yeah, he's gonna go up to the king and punch him.
Roll for me.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, dice. Oh god, I rolled pretty good there. That is 25.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. Damn. Minimum damage. That's a. Oh well.
How much was it?
Next for my 6 points of magical bludgeoning.
Okay, he's looking a little worse for wear, but not too bad.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh wow. And max
Woo! And you punch this king, and you send him flying against the throne. As he crashes into it, shattering this stone throne. He is looking real bad now.
Yeah, Zhao literally punched with a lot of anger in his fist as he did that.
Yeah, Dorna, you're
Is that the everybody else?
you're up.
All right, I'm gonna bear gallop over to him, and I'm gonna hit him because I'm gonna hit him with my first attack, which is a bite, or try to.
Okay.
Cause that's 6 for a 9. I think that's a 6. There's a 13 hit.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. Here's this. Plus the damage. Okay, so that's 8 plus 6 for 14 plus 4 for 18 piercing damage. And he must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
Uh-huh. Does he roll it? He got a natural 20.
Okay, so he is not cursed, and he is immune to the werebear's curse for 24 hours now.
And so, Dorna, how do you want to do this?
Oh, he's dead, so that didn't matter.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, damn it!
wow.
I didn't get to do my. I had a cool plan with my water.
Don't worry, you'll get more chance to use the water. So, the king collapses into the throne as stone engulfs him. His blood is pooling out.
I think how I do it is I caught a predator, I just bite the neck and just kind of all around.
So he is pooling from the neck. He is pooling from the neck. What's on there is a bright blue light engulfing the king. And his wounds have healed.
Oh no.
As Silverwind walks in. And Silverwind looks, and he smiles a little bit. And he goes, I appreciate you for overthrowing the king in a way. And he taps his cane, and the king and the throne get engulfed in ice.
That's pretty much what I was gonna do.
And then he looks at you for and goes, my men, and he waves a couple men, and the men, and the guards who just ran away come back, and they are adorned in the same armor, healed, but they scoop up this icicle and carry it away as, Silverwind looks at you four, and he smiles, and he says, all right, you four, please group around where the throne will be, and we'll begin the election process.
I'm not interested in the throne.
I just roar as a bear. I just roar.
I'll take that as a no.
Yes.
I don't feel right to rule.
Estyles just looks back at Silverwind. I did this to avenge the local chapter of my people.
Well, and Silverwind smirks. No electors, one winner. And he taps his cane. And as he does, you are all engulfed in ice.
Oh no!
Each of you frozen at a point of time of horror, shock, betrayal. And he walks over to you, Dorna. Or not Dorna, Zhao. As he walks over and you're engulfed in ice and he smirks. It wasn't your friend who incited you for murder. It was me. I needed someone to take the fall a little bit to get your friend higher up in the ranks. And he chuckles. You fell for it like a hook, line, and sinker. And he walks over to you, Estyles, and goes, oh, that wasn't King Erikai that destroyed the chapter. It was all me. I needed to get you here for some reason. And he walks over to Mica. Mica and goes, I promise your father will never receive those letters. And he holds the letters in his hand that you wrote to him. And he tosses them in a puddle of water as they soak up with water. And I promise you, and he looks at you, Mica, and goes, you won't be missed as you're engulfed in this ice. And Dorna, he walks over to you and goes, you're just a stupid bear, and engulfs you in ice.
Can I attempt to break out of said ice?
No, it is black ice.
Strike.
It is black ice. It is strong ice. So, and he waves his hands as guards scoop your ice sculptures and carry you away to a basement.
Well, Mica?
You are frozen for years. Time flies by. You watch as the basement you are engulfed in crumbles, collapses, shatters, becomes disarrayed. You watch as the icicle of the king is picked up and moved. And years pass. And light shines down in this room. Your eyes, blurry from the ice that you were engulfed in, but you see two figures. Two figures sitting at a table. It's a blurry table, but you hear the sound of chess pieces being moved. And one of the voices say, I suppose that is checkmate, brother. And the other brother goes, oh, that's not fair. You cheated. The first voice goes, I did not cheat. You're just bad at chess. He stops. And he looks at the icicles. A little smirk appears on his face. It seems our little friends are awake, dear brother. And the other voice looks and goes, oh, what fun. Shall I break them from the icy chambers, brother, or shall you? And the more monotone brother looks and goes, I've done enough with the king. You can do them. And with a snap of fingers, you are engulfed in a warm fire as the ice melts around you and you begin to warm up. And standing in front of you is two Aasimar gentlemen in a blue and red suit, both wearing masks over their face. What do you four do?
Oh, I already know. Considering that what happened, Zhao's not happy, and he doesn't trust. He's immediately going and swinging.
Okay.
Someone was gonna swing.
Roll an attack for him.
Who are you guys?
Roll me Zhao, roll me an attack.
Do I de-transform back to my normal self?
Yes, you do, Dorna. But what would you get, Zhao?
16 to hit.
That misses. They both immediately with Swim Fisher zip back. They zip around you and they both flick you in the back of the head. You take no damage. They just flick you with their gloved hands and go, now that's not the gentleman in the red goes, that's not a nice way to treat the people who just saved you from that ice. I could put you back in there if I wanted.
Okay, if I de-transform from a bear, here's fun stuff. My disguise is probably no longer there because I transformed. I too, you see that? I too am actually an Aasimar. Of the fallen variety.
And the gentleman in red looks and goes, oh, a fallen brother, how fun this'll be. Oh, the carnage we can cause. And the gentleman in the blue suit goes, brother, we promised no carnage. Not yet, at least. And the gentleman in red goes, oh, you're no fun.
Who are you two?
Estyles, what are you doing? You've been quiet.
Dorna just goes, shit.
Does Estyles recognize these two?
Roll me a history check.
It's your religion.
Religion, I would say.
Can you repeat that? You kind of cut out halfway through.
Religion, I think.
Religion.
That is a 19 plus 6.
Okay. Estyles, you, to your surprise and your shock, you have seen these two people in books before. You have seen these two brothers in books of death, destruction, control, different forms of destruction and control over the years in the books you've read in your cult libraries. But the red one looks directly at you four and goes, well, we could introduce ourselves, but I think the 200-year-old knows exactly who we are. How would you like to introduce us as Styles? And Order looks and goes, yes, why don't you be the one to introduce us to your friends here? Styles, are you going to introduce them?
It's,
He doesn't just said he
yes,
would. That's maybe the group that he's with. Not him.
first, Estyles is gonna, like, reach over and, like, grab Zhao by, like, much like Mica a while ago, the back of the neck, and just lift them up and pull them back. Almost like disciplining a small kitten.
Zhao's just not very happy because I imagine he literally is still pissed what happened and about what he learned before freezing.
Yeah.
And then this shit.
Anyways,
And
as
then
Estyles like pulls Zhao back, there's just a small moment of eye contact as Estyles loudly announces, "Please use caution when threatening minor deities."
And the red one looks at you. Minor? Styles, oh, you pity us with this little trick. We are not minor deities anymore. We are major deities now, with the little issue of my little... And he kind of looks at the chess table. And sitting at the chess table is a knocked-over form of King Erikai and a pawn in red of Silverwind. With my little pawn who took over, kind of, and Order says, with your little overthrow, you fucked everything up. Oh, don't say fucked up. I did what had to be done. You had your fun for 200 years. It was my turn. And Order looks, and the blue gentleman goes, your little pawn has caused so much chaos in this town, in this kingdom, that this kingdom could fall apart in a month. And he looks at himself. Estelle, would you mind introducing our names to your friends?
Now this is where the fun part is, because player me is spacing out on the fucking names.
Hold on.
Estyles would know this.
I'm just now realizing for sure.
I can text you. I remember it.
Dorna would probably recognize these two as well. As also being
Okay, I thought that was it.
Dorna,
13 on history.
Dorna, you recognize them before your fall. But it's been so long that you don't really recognize their names, or you don't recognize them at all, as they've changed over the course of years.
They
Estyles
feel
will,
familiar.
briefly turn to her comrades. This is chaos and order.
And the gentleman in red bows with a little flourish. The god of chaos. And the gentleman in blue bows. The god and bows and goes, the god of order. And they both say, at your service. And we are going to end it there.
To see where this goes.
Welcome to Fuck
In the other version of this campaign, yeah, fuck Silverwind. In the other version of this campaign, I was playing a warlock who was a patron of chaos.